with the New Orleans Saints. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
On first down, Carr. Trying to get to runs, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Raiders 0.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Carr. Across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Vegas.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Josh Jacobs.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Gardner-Johnson.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
At the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson.
And the Raiders have got him.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
For Emmanuel Sanders.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Back deep, Ryan Switzer. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here is away. Fielded at about the 28. Kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, first and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw again. Carr. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
More muscle up front for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That's good.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. Not much there, only a yard. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down and 8.
Brings up third and 8.
Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. You got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. An interesting note about our quarterbacks here, Drew Brees and Derek Carr. You know, we might not see the ball hit the ground all that much because they were number 1 and number 2 in the NFL in completion percentage last year. Brees a staggering 74.3%. Carr at 70.4.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
11 on the play. First down, Saints.
From midfield, here's Brees. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 20.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Shotgun now for Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
2. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First and goal, New Orleans.
They'll run it with Kamara. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Right at the line.
So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Kamara trying again. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Saints 14, Raiders 3.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. Carr now to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Intercepted.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and that'll bring up second down. Now Brees. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Alvin Kamara, the ball.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On second down, Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 19 and a first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Carl try it again on second down. The open man here, Renfro. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Carr now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. It's complete left side to Aguilar. Pick up there, 26 yards.
6 more yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders are back within a score.
His kick.
And this one through the uprights and good.
The score is Saints 14. Raiders 10.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Saints.
Breeze now on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Breeze again. And he finds Cook. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Ryan Switzer on the return. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It's a jet sweep. Sanders. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st down, New Orleans.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll wrestle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Alvin Kamara.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Breeze buying time to his and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. To throw is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They wound up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
16
One of the
yards.
advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And Breeze wants the football. And the Raiders pick it up. He's at the 40. 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 6-yard carry. It does put him just a few yards short of the goal line, but 4th down coming up. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Breeze now to throw. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down, Saints.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
For Deontay Harris. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Forced out to his left. Incomplete.
Breeze on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. Here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Michael Thomas. Touchdown.
Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Saints 27, Raiders 13.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6. I feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chance to see if they can get the score. They line up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, 53 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 27, Raiders 20.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
A gain of 14. First down, New Orleans.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Breeze. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Taken down.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Carr. Reception here by Rhodes. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down is Carr. That'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On second down, Jacobs. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
On the tackle.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed him perfectly and knocked it free.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Carr to throw. This is caught by Witten, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the Saints' 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
The 26-yard
But
line.
my eyes are still adjusting to the sight of Jason Witten in a Las Vegas Raiders uniform. But times change in the NFL, and guys who like to play, they find ways to continue their careers. Remember, Jason Witten came out of retirement to broadcast booth to rejoin Dallas in 2000.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
41.
Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12.
By Nevin Lawson.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. They run it again with Kamara. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Eric Harris who picks it, but he will